Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a Divine Love Ascension reading. So this particular reading is going to go into a connection that you feel with another person, and you're just really focused on your own healing and your own ascension through your experiences with this person. So this reading is going to go into ways that you can remain in a higher vibrational state and just basically continue to grow and learn from this situation. We're also going to see how your person is holding your energy as well. So if that sounds like your sort of thing, go ahead and stay tuned. And of course, just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. So all the decks I'll be using here today will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful Organite created by Michelle from Wing & Bell. This is actually a reading that I offer in my Etsy shop. So if you guys are interested, I will also put the link down below. And tomorrow is when the sale ends for my 20% off of all of my readings. So if you guys want to go ahead and book your reading now, it will obviously, be delivered to you within 2 to 3 weeks. And so that way you can get locked into that special pricing. Anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we need to know here today. We're going to take a look at the very first question here in my outline, which is the current theme of your divine love connection. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this over here. Don't want to burn the little tips there. Okay, so we're going to be tapping into, from All Things Intuitive, the Messages of Love Oracle cards. Let's see what the current theme of this connection is. What is the current theme of your divine love connection? We have go slow. So right now it might be that you and this person are kind of slowing down. Maybe things were really fast at one time and now things are just basically really just cruising. Now this could also be that you and your person are just taking things slow, just really taking your time to get to know one another. You're not rushing anything. You're really just enjoying the process of letting this love story or this connection unfold. So just take that how it resonates for you. All right, let's see what else. We have release. So some of you guys may have had to release this person is what I'm getting here, as in you've just had to kind of accept where they are. Let's just say maybe you wanted to really move forward and they did not, be for whatever reason. You're learning to just kind of accept that right now it's just not ideal timing, or this person isn't ready. And so you're just kind of letting them go with love and light in your heart. You're just unconditionally loving this person regardless of what's going on here. And then we have abundance. And I love that because this is basically saying here that you're doing the work. And so because you're doing the work and you're focusing on yourself, you're, instead of focusing on the lack, you're actually focusing on what you're learning from this situation, what you can take with or take from it in a positive way. And because of that energy, things are actually abundant for you. More things are flowing to you because you're not trying to hold on to dear life with this person. You're just accepting where they're at. And if you guys are not on the same page right now, you're totally okay with that. So that's why I like to do these types of readings sometimes, because not everybody is struggling. There are a lot of you that are on these journeys and these soul connections that have just surpassed this energy. You don't need to have this person in your life. You know that there's a connection. You know that there's something significant here, but you're not going to die without this person. Instead, you're choosing to focus on the blessings of this connection rather than all the wounds and the traumas. Like, you're already past that state, okay? So that's why I like to do a lot of different readings, because a lot of people are on different spots in this collective. But if you guys are tuning in and resonating with these messages so far, I already know that you've done this work. You've already gone through your suffering, and that doesn't mean that you'll never be triggered again, or that you'll never feel anything negative again. It just means that you know that swimming and staying stuck in that energy doesn't serve you or even your person. So you're not like trying to stay stuck and hang on. You're still living your life. You're doing your thing. You're creating abundance for yourself. You're thriving through this connection. You're not dying through this connection anymore. That's the difference. Love it. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Christmas Tarot by Divine Love Healing. Seven of Wands, you are strong, baby. So you realize that you're not fighting it anymore. You know, you don't have to fight for something that's just meant. So whatever is meant to be for you is simply going to flow to you. So you are in the flow of this acceptance. You are in the flow of no longer fighting this. You're no longer going to fight against this current or fight right now for this person. You're going to basically be strong for yourself. And that in turn creates a stronger energy flow between you and your person. So you've become stronger from this entire situation. You're stronger because you've let go. You're stronger because you've accepted that things are just in a certain way for a certain reason right now. That actually makes you stronger. And we have the Three of Wands. You see what you're doing? You are just focusing on focusing on the people that you're with, hanging out, having a good time, family, friends, collaborating, thinking about what you want to create in the future and this next year. That's where your focus is at. You know that there's something out there for you. You know that there is something that's meant. You know that there's something on the other side, but you're no longer trying to get there. You're just allowing, let's just say you're in like a boat. You're allowing the current to take you there. You're not trying to paddle there anymore. You're just allowing the current to take you there. And that right there is where the flow is. That's the sweet spot. Oh my gosh, and the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is all about victory, you guys. Not in this particular card, but you can see clearly in the Rider-Waite Tarot where he's got all of those wreaths. And wreaths are actually signs of victory, okay? Recognition for, reward for your hard work. So definitely you are being recognized, especially in this new year, through your success, through your abundance of how far you guys have come, how far or how much you have ascended on your journey. So I just feel like 2023 is going to be a really blessed year for a lot of you guys that have been hanging in there and just continuing to do your work and continuing to focus on the blessings rather than getting caught up in all the trauma and triggers of this person or connection. It is just amazing. So good for you guys. So now we're going to go into what can you take and learn from this connection currently. Let's look at that. What can you take from this connection and learn from it currently? This right here is called the Shades of the Soul Guidance and Healing Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to cry. Love yourself first. I mean, I always am promoting this on my channel with these love connections, any kind of a soul connection, you guys. It really, really pushes you to love yourself. And if you're not doing that, you are missing the mark, okay? So this is something that you can take right now from this connection. I feel like this is nothing new for those of you that are watching this video. You guys have been doing it, which is why things are turning around for you, which is why the energy is now starting to flow in your life. This is why things are improving, is because you're doing this work, okay? So now we're going to go into the Learning Tarot cards by Witchy Sabrina. The Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. This says, these are the keywords: deceiving, coming up with a game plan, lying, stealing, and cheating. Look, if you guys have dealt with this energy in the past, let's just say with this person, for instance, they've lied to you, they've deceived you, they've tried to get away with something, they pulled the wool over your eyes, you're coming up with a new game plan. So rather than chasing this person or constantly being in investigation mode, what you're doing is you're taking a lot of that time and energy and you're just putting it on yourself. So one thing that you can take and learn from this connection is that, as long as you stay in this energy of trying to come up with a new strategy or a new plan on how to get this person back, or how to basically one up this person, or kind of coming up with a plan so they will see the error of their ways, they'll be sorry. It's all waste of energy and time, you guys. People only do things when it's their idea. And it doesn't mean that you can't manipulate people and implant those ideas. You certainly can, okay? You can do that through witchcraft. You can do that through, other means. But my thing is, I always want people to do what they want to do. If I have to influence someone or sway someone and it's not their idea, it usually never goes right. So I just try to stay in my own lane. If somebody isn't feeling something, if somebody isn't wanting to do something, I don't push it. I just allow them either to come to me, or I let the energy just kind of subside and settle down. And once it's simmered down, then I can take a good look at it. But as long as we're in this energy with all this pain and trauma, we're not going to make really good decisions. So the best thing that we can possibly do is to take this time instead of chasing this person or trying to figure out what's going on, or just being all caught up in the drama of the pain, is to love yourself instead. That's the best thing. Let's get another card. Detach to see clearly. This is just what I said. Sometimes you guys need a break from this kind of energy. If someone's hurt you or betrayed you or lied to you, rather than constantly staying connected to that trauma, some of us need to pull back. Some of us need to detach to see it from a clearer perspective. Also, sometimes you guys, and I've actually created a lot of stories for myself based on other traumas. So if something happens and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is exactly what this person is doing. This is their intentions. I know exactly where they're coming from. And because I'm an intuitive, empathic person, we tend to think that we're correct on everything that we're feeling. Wrong. Okay. If you still have trauma, I'm sorry. And everybody's going to have trauma to some degree, but if you still have like some pretty heavy trauma that you haven't dealt with and haven't transmuted, a lot of that old trauma is going to be leaking into other situations, and it's going to be leaking into your intuition, and you're going to think that you're right about everything. You're going to think you have every person pegged. You're going to think that every person's a freaking narcissist. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you're not correct. That's your trauma speaking. So that's why it's so important to do your work, you guys. So that way you guys can see things clearly in the future. So you can see it through a true lens instead of a trauma lens. It's like it's trauma eyeglasses or true eyeglasses. I don't know, that sounds silly, but that's just what's coming to me right now. So sometimes we got to detach. And we got to love ourselves more. And when we do that, it's amazing how the glasses that we look through, the lenses that we look through moving forward, are totally different. Six of Cups. Wow. Okay. The Six of Cups, reminiscing, reunion, innocence. This is also about childhood, past trauma. So I feel like Spirit is leading me down this path to what I was just talking about. A lot of us are holding a lot of trauma from our past, you guys. A lot of the stuff that's going on right now, that's playing out right now, has to do with your past. So what you guys can take and learn from this is that there is something going on. There's a pattern repeating itself. It's not all about, psychology, but sometimes it is. Sometimes there's psychologically a lot more going on than meets the eye. And this also goes for your person as well. So if your person does not love themselves, you know what they're going to do? They're going to deceive you. They're running away from who they truly are. They're running away from their trauma. They're not dealing with it. They're not embracing it. So you do not have to take this personally. You don't have to take it personally that this person lied to you, that they deceived you. It's not about you. It's about them. It's because they don't love themselves. So that's why when we detach and we're able to see that clearly, we don't have to continue to create wounds. We don't have to take the wounds of what this person said or did to us any further into our future. We can leave it today. We can leave it behind today because it's not about us. It's their trauma, not ours. So we can detach with love, and we can remember the good times that we shared with this person, but leave the rest. Okay? And it doesn't mean that we're deceiving ourselves when we're doing it. We're very discerning. We know that this person might have the capability of hurting us again, especially if they haven't done our work. So we are being smart about it. But what I'm saying, you guys, is that if this person is not in your life right now, you do not have to continue to take these wounds with you. You can take the good and leave the rest. Okay? That way you're moving into your future lighter. That way you're moving into your future clearer, happier. Okay? That's what I'm talking about here. And that's all about that ascension that we're talking about. That's all about that moving forward with abundance, with that abundant mindset. We're not moving into our future with this crappy mindset of, oh God, all these things happened to me. This person did this person did that. Let's step out of the wounds and let's take the wounds and place them where they really belong, which isn't really ours anymore. It might be that it's this person's trauma and wounds. So let's give it back. Let them deal with it and carry on. Oh gosh, it's so beautiful. Just like in a beautiful, uplifting, amazing way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at your person's current ascension journey. So where are they at on their own ascension journey? What's going on in their lives? Let's take a look at this energy here. Where is your person at right now? We're going to go into this deck right here, which is called the Blissfully Sweet Oracle by Moon Moth Goddess. Let's see where your person is currently at in their ascension process. What's happening right now in their ascension process? Oh, look at that, you guys. We have memories. So it's funny that this just came up, 6 of Cups, and I was just talking about this. I love it when Spirit does this. It connects everything. Your person does have a lot of past stuff, okay? They have a lot of past stuff, either from their childhood or just, maybe just from the past, what they've experienced so far in this life, which is, I guess, the same. They're holding on to a lot of stuff still. And so because of this, that is what they're currently they're currently under, like this kind of influence of these memories that maybe they're having a hard time detaching from or even embracing, so that way they can heal it. Maybe they don't want to feel it, so they're not healing it, you see? So let's go into my Twin Flame Journey Tarot here and see what else is going on with your person. Oh yeah, look at that, the moon, illusions. So it's a shadow, you guys. It's definitely coming up as a shadow, past trauma for your individual. So the moon is very, very tricky because we don't know what's real and what's not. That's why it says illusions. We might be going through some sort of shadowy time, dark night of the soul. A lot of stuff is like coming up to the surface. We may not want to feel it, but we have to in order to heal it. I'm also getting to that this person might be having a lot of dreams or things that are coming up for them in their memories just out of the blue. And this is causing them to have to experience something and to like recognize, why is this coming up again? Why am I feeling this way? Sometimes things just come up and we can't even control it. And that's just what I'm seeing is happening for your person at this present time. A lot of stuff is resurfacing for them. And then we have temptation. So temptation to me is kind of like the devil's card. And it's very tempting to just pretend it's not there. It's very tempting to just ignore it and to just keep indulging in life. It's very tempting to fix it by trying to fix the outer appearance of things instead of doing the inner work. And I feel like your person right now is struggling with that. Look at that. Oh my God. Death is coming for them. And I'm not saying like a physical death, but some sort of transformation, some death and transitioning out of the old and into the new is knocking at their frickin' door. So it's like the angel of death is knocking at their door, you guys. This is like Archangel Azrael coming for them. Okay. So it's very tempting for them to get lost, to maybe medicate themselves with people or situations or even, substances in order to just push to continue to suppress this. But spirit isn't having it. You see? Spirit isn't having it. So I feel like if your person isn't doing their work, there's some things that are happening for them or will be happening for them soon that are going to force them, such as a tower moment, to deal with something that they are suppressing or that they've been suppressing for a very long time. Okay? So that is what we have for your person's ascension journey right now. So now we're going to go ahead and see what is your person's energy towards you and their head and heart space. So we're going to do 2 decks here. These are actually brand new decks. So these decks right here are from a gal named Kiasu, And I was just gifted these decks, and they're really, really amazing. First of all, look at the artwork. They're just so cool. My daughter's also an artist, and so when I saw the artwork on these, I could just really appreciate them. And I don't know what the finish is. I'm going to have to ask her, but I'm in love with the finish on these cards. It's like a matte linen. Oh, they feel so good. So anyways, you guys, I will put her information down below if you guys are interested in checking out her line of decks. All right. So this one is called, obviously, the Connected Hearts Twin Flame Journey Love Messages. So let's see where your person is at in their headspace towards you. Where is your person at in their headspace towards you? And then we're going to also do this one. So I'm going to do 2 and 2. This is the Shadow Heart Love Oracle. Okay, where is your person at in their headspace towards you currently? I'm emotionally unavailable. You know, that doesn't surprise me, because I feel like your person right now is suppressing their emotions. They're suppressing the past. They're suppressing their feelings. All right. I feel you are unpredictable. Okay, this is interesting. I feel like that is a projection. Your person is currently thinking that you're unpredictable, and that is because they're unpredictable. When you're in your shadow, that's exactly what you're thinking. Like you're looking through the lens of your shadow, and so you tend to project your own stuff onto other people. So they feel that you're unpredictable, which means that maybe they feel like you're unsafe, but really it's their own energy that's unsafe. All right, let's go ahead and get a shadow heart. I can't come forward I can't come towards you right now. I have to sort things out. Obviously, we know this. Your person has a lot that they're sorting out. A lot of things going on. And I am still healing. So that's really nice. So your person's higher self right now wants you to know that they are in this healing process still, but right now they're feeling like they're emotionally unavailable and that things are just too unpredictable right now, so they can't come towards you. They're still in this healing process. So that's what's going on in their head. This is what they know. Okay, this is what your person knows right now. Let's see what your person actually is feeling towards you in this connection. All right, so let's go ahead and see what your person is feeling in their heart space. Okay, interesting. So this right here is very similar to the card that just came out. I think it's actually the same exact card, but it's a different deck, I think. Yeah, let me just make sure I got that right. Yeah, look at that. So the shadow is actually showing up again, repeated in the head or heart space. So the head and heart are both feeling this. So what they're knowing and feeling right now is that they can't come towards you right now. They have to sort things out. They're just having a hard time. What else? I'm afraid to get close to you. We know that this person has a lot of fear, of course. So that does make complete and total sense. So head and heart are, I feel, kind of on the same page. It's hard for me to control myself around you. So this could also be an indication too that in their heart space, like whenever they're around you or spending time with you, they start to lose themselves. They start to feel very vulnerable. Their heart starts to open up, and that scares this person. Definitely scares this person. You found out something about me. Ooh, okay. So you guys, it could be that Seven of Swords energy, like you did, and this is not going to resonate for everybody, but you found out something that this person did or said, and that's the betrayal right there. And this person knows that you know something. They know that you're on to them, that you found something out, and that makes it very, very scary for them to actually face you and to come maybe towards some of you guys right now. So remember, this person is very much in their shadow, their ego, that devil energy, Capricorn energy. I just feel like that's what one of their biggest hangups is right now, is they're just having a really hard time basically facing you, because facing you means that they have to face the truth. They have to face the music. And that's something that I feel like they're trying to suppress right now. Okay. So yes, you have the ability to get all caught up in the shadow and take it personally and be upset and pissed off. You can absolutely be in that energy. But I'm guarantee you that you guys are going to find, if you haven't found out already, but that energy does nothing for you. It doesn't serve you in a positive way. So it's not like just excusing this person's behavior, but it just means it's not about you. It really isn't. Their shit is not about you. Their shit is about them. Just remember that. And that really, really helps to create that shift. All right. So now we're going to go into the how can you stay in a high vibrational state when it comes to this person or situation. Let's look at this, because sometimes that's hard to do. That is really, really hard to do. Hold on for just a second here. Readings. Sorry, you guys. I just needed to. Here we go. What can you do to stay in a high vibrational state? Let's look at this. We're going to go into my Divine Feminine Healing cards and see what you can do to stay in a high vibrational state. What can you do to stay in a high vibrational state? Okay. I love this card, and I'll tell you why. That your person's isolation. So if they're isolating themselves from you, what that means, it's their own fear of intimacy. Do not take this behavior personally or try to force anyone to open up. I can't believe that this is coming through. I mean, I can, because Spirit's amazing like that. Your person's behavior is not about you. Do not take it personally, you guys. So this is one way that you can really, really start to like that healing process of staying in a high vibrational state, is not taking this person's behavior towards you personally, because it isn't about you. All right, this is my Connections of the Modern World Tarot that I created with my daughter, Kayla Reed Creations. Ace of Swords. Yes. Okay. What is the Ace of Swords? The Ace of Swords means that aha moment. It means be in your head about this, as in, do not go into that heart space energy, as in that shadow heart space, and feel hurt by this. I mean, you can feel hurt by it, yes, but again, when we're taking it personally, we're making it about ourselves. Spirit's saying, don't make it about you, because this isn't about you. See the truth in the situation. See it very clearly. Use your brain, use your head, use your intellect, use your rational thinking. Be very objective here. And when we're objective, we're not taking things personally. We're able to see things very, very clearly. So this is what Spirit is saying for you to do. How you're going to stay in a high vibrational state is that you're not going to get caught up in the emotions of this. You're not going to get caught up in taking this whole thing personally, because it isn't about you. I love this. I do not compare myself to other people on this journey of life. I just stay in my own lane and let others do the same. So just right now, if you guys are not in the same lanes or on the same page, it's cool, okay? You're just going to keep doing you. You're just going to keep doing you. King of Swords. Oh my gosh. If you want to talk about somebody that's just being very objective, they're just seeing things very clearly, it's the King of Swords all the way. Absolutely. The King of Swords is able to see things and kind of like in a detached perspective. Like, he's not attaching himself to anyone. He is staying in his own lane. He's able to objectively look at all sides of situations. It's kind of like a lawyer. Okay, when you're a lawyer, you can't get emotionally involved. You have to see things from an objective perspective. So we are being asked right now to remain in the King of Swords energy. And it doesn't mean that you can't be in your heart space, but don't be in the negative shadow heart space where you're taking it personally and you're so wounded by this person. And I'm not trying to downplay the hurt, but there's a difference between feeling it and then healing it, and then now being on the other side of it and seeing that it was never about you, and that this person's actions doesn't define you as a person. That's the detached perspective of the King of Swords. And that is what Spirit is suggesting here that we do in order to stay in a high vibrational state with this person or situation. Okay? I love it. So now we're going to go into signs and angel numbers from your spirit guides during this period of time, okay, regarding this person or connection. So this right here is my Twin Flame angel numbers deck. Let's see what we need to know here. Okay, what kind of energy are you holding on to? 188. Your twin or your person absorbs what you feel. Raise your vibration today. If you're in a crappy energy and you're all freaked out, desperate, out of control, waiting on this person, I'm sorry. Whenever I feel pressure, whenever I feel like someone really, really is like just in that heavy energy, needing this, needing that, all these things, it almost repels me. So I want to run in the other direction. When I just feel like someone's just chill and cool, I'm all about it. I'm just using that as an example, you guys. And that's not going to work for everybody. But there's something about remaining calm, cool, and collected and confident. That kind of energy is very attractive to people. I don't care who you are. So if you're not in that energy, get in that energy is what Spirit's trying to tell you, okay? 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so we have the intensity of this connection could stir up fear in someone. This is what I just said. So if you're in this intense energy where you need this person, you have to talk to this person every day. You want them to be in your life right now, even though they don't want to and they're not ready. That right there is going to create a runner situation where you're going to be, when you're chasing someone, there has to be a runner. What I'm getting here is pull out of the chase mode if you haven't already. If this person is running away from you, at this point, they're not really running away from you. You know what they're running away from? Themselves. So at some point, they're going to see it. And at some point, they're going to want to change that. And there's really nothing that you can do except for just remain in your own power in this situation. And we have 111. To me, this is the new year. Fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available to you for the journey ahead. So this is where your focus needs to be. It's fresh energy, fresh concepts, new life. New everything. This is saying here, this is what your spirit guides are trying to tell you to do through these numbers, is to just let this person continue to run from themselves, not run from you. Be in an energy that you want your person to absorb and to be connected to in a positive way, and focus on new and exciting things. This will definitely be helpful to you. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about just being in this higher vibrational state. This right here is called the Self-Love Affirmation or Reminder Cards from Fire Witch Tarot. You are beautiful no matter what you look like. So if some of you guys are feeling right now, oh, I'm a little on the heavy side, or oh, I just don't feel, I'm getting older or whatever, this is an opportunity for you guys to be in the energy of no matter what you look like on the outside, if you feel good on the inside, that's really the energy that's radiating from you. Because you know what? There were times in my life where I look back on pictures and I'm like, oh my God, not being conceited or anything, but when I was much younger, like, holy shit, like I really looked good. And it's funny because I remember feeling at the time, like I just, was a little on the heavy side or, this or that. But when I look back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you actually looked really, really good. But inside, you guys, I was freaking dying, okay? Like back in 2008, I remember specifically, I was at my skinniest. I was literally wearing my 14-year-old daughter at the time, if I'm getting the math correctly. I was able to fit in her jeans. Ridiculous. As an adult woman in her 30s, I was able to fit in my teenage daughter's jeans. I was way too thin. And I just remember emotionally, like I just couldn't eat. I was going through so much at the time. But then when I look back, I'm like, oh my God, like, thin as a rail. We think thin, beautiful. Not everybody, but I'm just saying, like, there's this weird, thing that we have in our brains, I think as women especially, that sometimes thin is better. It makes sense. All the magazines, movie stars, everything, thin, thin, thin. So it's just like naturally in our brains like that. But I was freaking miserable. Oh my God. I was like dead on the inside, you guys. So no matter how I looked, I didn't feel good. I was not happy at all. So why not be happy now with the body that you have right now, with the age you are right now? Just be happy now, okay? That's really true beauty, is when you can feel good inside, no matter what you look on the outside. That's where the true beauty lies. And I know it sounds so cliche, but it's so true. Be yourself today. It looks gorgeous on you. Exactly. Just be yourself, you guys. Oh my God. So many times in my life, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to act like this, or I'm going to be like, I'm okay with this and I'm okay with that. Oh, so unattractive. So unattractive. I cringe. I cringe thinking about the things that I said I was okay with back then that I wasn't. The things that I was doing just to gain acceptance and love from another person. And deep down inside, I was like, this is not what I want at all. So just be yourself, you guys. It looks gorgeous on you. You're beautiful no matter what you look like right now. That is gorgeous. So be in your beautiful, gorgeous self today. And there's just nothing that can even touch it. All right, let's see what else. This is my Arrows of Love Tarot. Oh my God, you guys, the sneaky Seven of Swords is here again. What the hell? This is the second time it's been in this reading. Ooh, okay. Well, I feel that some of you guys are really, really jaded or have been really severely traumatized and hurt by a betrayal and a deception. It could be connected to this person, yes, but remember, you guys, it didn't matter because like I'm saying, when I was totally screwed over in 2008, right? I felt, looking back, like I looked really good, even though I probably didn't. But I'm just saying, like in my lens, in my eyes, I was like, oh my God, I was skinny enough. I was hot enough. I was this, I was that. How could this person do these things to me? Because it wasn't about that. It was not about that. It wasn't. But we tend to blame ourselves. We tend to say, if I had just been this, or if I had more success, or if I was this, or if I was, this, had that, then that wouldn't have happened. Bullshit. It would have happened anyway. Because the thing is, no matter what, other people's actions are about them. People that lie to you and deceive you, that's about their own darkness. That's about their own ugliness. And it took me and I'm going to tell you guys, a ridiculous, absurd amount of time for me to finally heal that wound. But it is healed now. And it doesn't mean that there's certain feelings that don't sneak up and just kind of remind me of, get a little ping of pain, but it doesn't consume me anymore. And it doesn't take me under, and it doesn't make me feel less than because of what this person did to me. So that's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. The Five of Swords. This was so unfair. It wasn't right what happened. And I'm speaking from personal experience. It wasn't. I don't feel like I deserved it at all. I never got an apology for it either. So, there's just certain facts where it's just like, wow. But the thing is, it's just, again, it's not about you. It's about this person and the battle that they have going on within themselves. So when you can get to that point where you can detach in that way, like the King of Swords, and see it for how it is, you are free, baby. You are freaking free. And the only thing that's going to really change anyone is a tower. So maybe you've had a tower. Maybe this person will have a tower. And that's the only thing that's really going to help people to see the error of their ways. It's not going to be something that you do. It's literally going to be a tower moment that Spirit delivers to either you or this person. So Spirit wants you guys to just remember this today. So this right here is called Real Talk with Her, Words of Wisdom by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. You can hope, wish, and pray all you want, but you can only manifest what is truly meant to be yours. What an amazing reminder with everything that we've just pulled. It's so true. At the end of the day, you guys can want and hope for something all day long, but it might not be meant to be. So try not to put your life on hold. Try not to waste too much time attaching yourself to a person or a particular outcome. Just be in the flow. Be in just that free energy, that free flowing energy that's so needed in order for us to really, truly live a beautiful life. Okay? Find the one that will still take your breath away, even when you're both old and gray. That's beautiful. So it's basically saying here that you guys do not have to settle. You don't have to settle. You can really, really, that can be your goal, is to be with someone that takes your breath away. Why should you have to settle? You shouldn't have to settle. And maybe it will be this person, or maybe it won't be this person. but you will certainly experience that kind of energy and feeling again. Spirit didn't set it up to where you would only feel this way about one person. There will be many, many loves. There will be many, many experiences for you. There will be many things that you feel in this life. You came here to experience a lot. So really, if you guys are feeling like, I'll never feel this way about another person, you're right. You won't feel the same exact way about another person, but that doesn't mean that you cannot still have your breath taken away or feel butterflies again if you guys are wanting to detach from this individual. Okay, that's just a reminder there. The forever kind of love you're hoping to find sometimes takes forever to find. So, the thing is, it does feel that way, but this is about holding out for the best. So a lot of you guys could have let's just say you've been on this journey for a while. You guys could have dated a lot of people. You guys could have opened yourselves up. But what I'm getting here is that you're saving yourself for a certain kind of love. And I'm getting here, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Because you know what you want, you know what you're looking for, and you're not going to settle. So you deserve the best. You're going to get it. That's what I'm seeing here. And whether it's this person or someone else, it doesn't matter. Whatever's meant to be here is going to happen for you. That's a beautiful message. So that's what Spirit wants you guys to know today. All right, so our final messages are going to be forward momentum taking shape in this connection. So this is future energy unfolding for us. Future momentum, future energy. This right here is my Treasure Trove Tarot. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. Interesting, on the horizon. So I feel like what this is saying, you guys, is that there's something unformed yet. There's something that still is like taking shape here. There's still an unknown, like out on the horizon. It kind of depends. It depends on what this person does, what you do. At some point, this situation is going to pay off. It's going to pay off whether there will be a reward of this person returning to your life, or it could even be that the payoff is that you're the return to self, you're whole within yourself again. You feel like you've made it. You feel like you've gotten everything that you need from this person or this connection, and you're ready to move forward, move on. That could be, it's different for everybody. Page of Cups, you're trusting your vibes. There's a message of hope, like you're hopeful moving into the future. Some of you guys, I feel, might get a message from this person, and you intuitively know it's coming, and it gives you some sort of a confirmation that there's still hope with this person or this connection. Some of you, it could be new love. Page of Pentacles, no matter what, you're going to be kicking ass, taking names, working, coming up with new ideas. I feel like this person will continue to be a source of inspiration for you guys. So if this person is an inspiration for you now, they will continue to be an inspiration for you in the future. And I feel like that it's going to work for them as well. You're always going to be that individual in their mind and a part of their soul that reminds them of who they are and what they're doing on this journey. So I feel like you guys will still be in each other's lives, at least energetically, playing out these roles of heart and mind and just what you guys are doing with your lives. Oh my gosh, look, all the not all, but look, pages. Page. Pages are children, youthful energy. Pages are also ideas, but pages are also messages. So I do feel like for some of you guys on the horizon, you will speak to this person again. Now, for some of you guys, that might not happen. Okay. But what will continue to happen is you will continue to get a lot of ideas and inspirations off of this connection. So it's about being in this state. I really, really feel this is it. No matter what, if this is meant to be yours, it will be. And if it's not, guess what? You want to know what this connection is going to serve for you? It's going to serve for you a source of inspiration of all kinds. And I feel that for some of you guys, you're totally okay with that. You're totally okay if you never speak to this person again. Wouldn't it be great? Sure. But you're okay because this person has touched your life forever and has changed you for the better. And that's what you're choosing to focus on. And that's the ascension right there. So that's what I have for you guys when it comes to this connection at this particular time. Just take what resonated, get rid of anything that didn't, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys would like to show me how much you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you guys wanted to give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody that could benefit from these messages, leave an emoji or comment in the comment section. All of those things help my channel to grow. Or you could take it a step further and drop me a donation. Those are always wonderful because it just keeps me motivated, wanting to bring you guys all of this free content. So anyways, go ahead and just check out all the links down below if you guys want to purchase this particular reading or any of the decks that you guys saw here today. So thanks very much, you guys, for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.